Hey, what's up, you guys? It is Sydney here today, and I am with a girl who sims, aka Miss Louise, and we are doing a collab speed build.
Hi, it's a girl who sims. So for today's video,
No, it's okay. Keep going.
So for today's video, we've decided to do a collaboration where each of us create a family, and then we switch families and we build a home for them. So this is my family. I'm just going to introduce you, even though they've already gone, but that's cool. You can go back. So we have Marnie and Mac, Eminem. They're a cliche couple. She met him in a personal trainer session. Mac is a personal trainer who is an ex-cop. Marnie is a detective, and she is so dedicated to her work, and they have two adorable little children. So the oldest is the daughter. She's called Fallon. She is so smart, and she hopes to be a lawyer. And to be honest, she is a perfectionist to the T. Unlike little James, who's a little toddler, he is the youngest, and he's a bit of a mummy's boy. He's such a little charmer, and he loves planes and going on adventures. And that's my family.
No, I thought they were so cute and, like, so simple, because I sent you my family first in the description, and I was trying to be, like, I don't know, all scandalous, I guess, in Risque, and I sent you this thing about how, you know, they're cheating on each other, she got pregnant by someone else, and then I get yours, and they're like, they're just this perfect little family that loves each other. And I was like, oh, so that's what we're doing.
Well, I thought, should I put, like, a little, like, you know, a little thing in there for some drama, and I thought, no, let's, like, make it a cute family, and they're all good with you know, they've got two kids, a son and a daughter. It's great, and they have a cat as well, by the way, guys. They have a cat, so this is, like,
I thought it was a dog. Isn't it a dog?
No. Oh my god, I don't even know my own family.
No, I think it's a dog.
Oh my god, guys, I don't.
It looks like a dog.
It's a whip. Oh my god, I don't know my own family, guys. It's a dog. It's a whippet.
I was gonna say, I was pretty sure it's a dog. I put I think 1 or 2 dog beds in here, but I put a dog bed in the girls' room, and I put the bigger size one, and then when I was watching back the video and, like, doing the screenshots, I was like, well, that's kind of obnoxious. Like, I mean, it's a really tiny dog. She doesn't really need a bed this big. But, I mean, that's the family's, I feel like, style, though.
Yeah.
They would be okay with it.
I literally have cats in my mind. I want a cat so bad.
Same. I grew up with them, but I have a little black lab mix, but I grew up with cats, and my fiance doesn't really care for them, so we'll stick with the dogs for now, I think.
Oh, I'm loving this build. It's so nice. And because, like,
oh, thanks. Yeah, you said this is your first time watching.
Yeah, like, because they're quite a wealthy family as well, so this is, like, perfect. Like, it's not over the top, but it's, like, not, like, it's not subtle.
Yes, to say, in my build on Friday, I did something similar, like, to the style, like a Tudor home. It was even in the same exact lot, basically the same design for my 100 baby challenge, but since she has to start out with starter money, the house literally looks like crap. My focus when I was building it was to make the outside look pretty decent, like the structure of the home, and then worry about the inside as I, like, play the game. So, like, none of the upstairs are furnished. There isn't even stairs to the upstairs yet. God. And then, so, like, the downstairs just has, like, her necessities. And so when we came up with this and I saw the family, I was like, okay, I'm recreating this home, but I'm going to make it, like, actually good. And so that's what I decided to do. And I really just have been into this Tudor style and wanting to really build one. So I was kind of excited to, like, have that opportunity. I'm trying to get used to using more, like, traditional furniture like I use in this house. I guess we'll see in a little bit, because I'm always building, I feel like, more modern homes, which I'm just basic, I guess.
I feel like I've been, like, doing, like, the same. I feel like I'm, like, I don't know, like, not doing the same thing, but, like, reusing the same items so much.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree with that. I feel the same way, which is really just, I don't know. Especially, I think it's hard, though, sometimes when I'm building, I feel like I always use the same items, and then it's all the items from the same pack, which I feel like isn't that big of a deal, but I'm like, this is too, like, similar.
Yeah.
Like, it's just too many of the same things, and that frustrates me a little bit.
This is, like, why I use custom content, because, like, I don't have all of the game packs, and I just love, like, having, like, not, like, I mean, it is realistic looking, but, like, more, like, options than what you get in the space game.
Which I think is really cool, because like you said, in your video, yours is basically all custom content, and I do not use custom content, like, at all. So I think that's kind of cool that, like, you know, we get to see each other's styles and, like, how to make a house, like, with just the game packs, because I have all of them, or, like, with custom content. I think that's really neat. I'm excited to watch yours because I honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I am really not able to sit through a video that uses custom content because, like, it's just the look of it.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge fan of it.
Oh my god, all my videos
but I am
have
excited
custom
to, like,
content.
actually watch it. Yeah. I do, like, I'll be honest, I skim through your videos, I watch them, I get the point, but, like, just looking at custom content, I don't know what it is, it's just, I personally don't like it, but I do understand why people do, because it does add, like, different things that people have in their houses and whatnot. I think, like, kids' furniture is really popular custom content.
Oh, yeah. Cause,
at least, personally, from what I've seen.
Because, like, there's not, like, a lot of, like, there's not a big variety in the actual game, so I'm always, like, getting some stuff for it. And when I, like, first got the Sims game, like, when I think it was, like, 2 years ago, and I had some of the packs, but I don't know, like, I didn't really know about custom content, so I wasn't really that bothered. But then I discovered it, and, like, it went downhill from there. Just custom content all the time. Like, I've had so many problems with it as well. But
like, game-wise, or just too much of it?
So, too much, I think, because there was at one point this year, and I had, like, over 17,000, like, files, and it wasn't organized at all, and, like, my game kept crashing. I had to, like, do the 50-50 method, and I just thought at one point, you know what, I don't care, I'm just going to scrap it all and start fresh, and I did it, and I was like, oh my god, this feels so much better, and my game loads a lot faster as well now.
Yeah. Well, I feel like my game still even loads, like, so I couldn't even imagine if I put, like, custom content or anything in it. I did recently put in the, MC Command Center. I recently put that in my game, because I feel like since I'm doing these challenges now, it might be helpful, like, to have it, to do, like, little sneaky cheats or anything like that. But ever since I put that in, I've noticed my game runs, like, just a slight bit slower than it used to. And I'm like, are you serious? It's, like, one mod. Like, what if I actually, like, used custom content? Like, how would my game run? Just, like, what is this?
I don't, like, it sounds, like, so stupid, but I just could never, like, really fathom the mod command center. Like, I just didn't get it, so I just, like, scrapped it. Like, I'm gonna do fine without it.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know how much I'm gonna use it, or, like, really that kind of thing. I do know it's good for, well, I've been watching Little Simsy's 100 Baby Challenge to get me prepared to do mine.
Oh, I love her.
And one thing that yeah, I know, same. She's, like, so real. Like, it's too good. Like, I can't handle her. She just speaks the truth, and it's the best. But in her 100 Baby Challenge, she locks the toddlers up into the, like, attic and then just teleports up there. And so I feel like I'm probably going to end up doing something similar, because
That's such a good idea.
Watching people play with toddlers, I don't know if I can handle it. Like, they seem too extra.
Oh, so, for sure. I had, like, 2 taken away. I had triplets, and I thought I was looking after them fine. But then the next thing you know, 2 of them, like, I whisked away because I just neglected them.
Oh my god.
So.
That's just so rough. And I know everyone was campaigning so hard to get toddlers in the game, and they just seem stressful to me. I'm like, why would I want this? I don't need this. Like, I would have preferred it to be, like, an expansion pack or something, just so I wouldn't have to deal with it.
Yeah.
Like,
I feel like I'd say that, but then, like, I'd complain if it came out as an expansion pack. I'd be like, what are you doing? This should be, like, in the game.
Like everyone did with the My First Pet stuff pack.
Yeah, oh my god.
Which, I don't know, I don't really care. I don't think it was that big of a deal. Personally, like, it didn't bother me. It made sense. A lot of people that I saw complaining about it were saying things like, oh, it should have been a free update. But I'm like, so you expect every time, like, you want new clothes for your cats and dogs, it just to be a free update? Like, I personally don't get that. I don't know. I feel like it was well played on The Sims. Like, I'm not mad at them.
I'm like...
And I also buy everything, so...
I'm like, so, like, I get, like, each side's, like, opinion. Like, I feel like we shouldn't complain because it's their job, and, like, it's not easy. Like, I wouldn't even imagine doing that. But then, like, I think some of the things, I just feel like it wasn't worth the money. Maybe it should have, like, come with the actual expansion pack, and maybe, like, done some, like, other things for the game pack. So, I mean, I've got it either way, because I like the, like, hamsters. I think that's, like, a really cool addition.
Yeah, and I've seen, well, speaking, going back to CC, I've seen a lot of cool CC for, like, new pets, or, like, different animals, like rabbits and, like, guinea pigs or whatever. Those are cool. I do like that. That's pretty neat.
I haven't actually downloaded that yet. I keep, like trying to, but then, like, I always, like, forget. So I'm gonna, like, put that in a reminder now, actually.
Write a little note down real quick. Now that's a CC I think I can handle because the actual item still looks like a Sims item. It's just the character is different. So that's it. I might actually look into that. I guess it depends on how any of my Let's Plays go and if they want an animal that's not like a rat or a hamster or something. But
there's like things with custom content. Like there's some that I have, and it's like it's so 2D. Like I'll never use it.
No, but when you download custom content, is it like a whole bunch, or do you have to download each item specifically?
Well, it depends actually. You can if you go on the Sims resource and you see like a room set, you can like download like that room set, or you can like click to download them separately. But sometimes what I do is I go on Google Images and I'll type in like the Sims 4 Nintendo stuff, and then I'll like follow the links and see if it's a safe site or not, and then I'll download it.
See if it's a safe site or not. Have you ever downloaded like bad mods or bad CC before that like messes up your computer? That would make me so nervous.
Not yet.
Like,
touch wood, that doesn't happen.
Ooh, yeah, I don't know if I could do that.
I watch like the Sims.
Oh, another.
Sorry, you go. You go.
No, go on. It's okay.
So I watch like the Sims gallery and like YouTubers who do like speed builds, and they'll like post like custom content links. And it just gives me this urge to go on a binge, just to like go on a huge custom content haul. And then I do, and then I'm like sat for ages like sorting it into its folders and making sure it works and everything.
Oh my word. See, that would be my biggest fear, is like downloading it and then my computer crashing or like getting like, I don't know, a virus or something. That would be my luck too though. Like that would happen to me. Really.
I'm like really loving like the interior of this house right now.
Thank you. This is definitely a style, like I was saying earlier, that talking about like the more traditional style of this house. It's something I'm not used to or anything like that. And I didn't grow up with like a modern styled home. It's honestly probably more furniture like this, but I like the look of more like clean and modern stuff. But I'm forcing myself to use these and get used to it. And I ended up really liking how this house turned out and what it ended up looking like in the end. The upstairs is literally like a mirror image of each other. Like the whole upstairs is the same design, just at 2 different sides, which I found was kind of funny but obnoxious at the same time. But
I don't think I've ever done like one fully traditional one. Like there's one that I need to do for my cottage for part 2, but I've been like avoiding it because I just don't know how to do the interior for something like that. So I need to get.
It really was hard because like I said, it's not that I don't like that style, but I guess. When I look at it, I think of, like, grandparents. And, like, it's just old. And I'm trying to force myself to like it and not think of it that way. Because it is, like, nice. I mean, but it was hard. It took me a minute to get used to.
The one thing I'd like, this is, like, another reason why I use custom content, is, like, for wallpapers and the floors. Because you can get so much more. And like cooler designs.
Yeah, as I say, I've seen a couple different like streamers use different wallpapers, which I do think is kind of cool. Or even some like paintings and stuff like that are more realistic.
Yeah.
Like it's like the small things I like when it comes to some furniture. Like you were saying earlier, like the 2D look is just it just looks a little too much. Like I need it to look like actual Sims content. I think is what it comes down to.
Because you can get like Max's like, I don't know, you can get like super realistic ones, or you can get like the Max's match furniture. But I feel like some of the ones I have is like a mixture between both, so like I really like it.
Yeah, and I mean that's really what it comes down to, is like a preference thing. Not everyone has different ideas on what they like and what they think looks cool in the game.
Definitely.
There's a lot I've seen though that looks like that one game, I Envy You or something like that. I think that's what it's called. There's a lot of CC that looks like that, and I'm like, well, why don't you just go play that game instead? Like,
oh yeah, I remember because someone was like complaining on a Sims group as well, and they were like, ugh, people who use custom content for their Sims, like, it's just so fake, and it's like this, like, it's like that game you just said, and I was just like, oh my god, like, just let us be. If we want our Sims to look more realistic, then get over it. Get over yourself.
Yeah, which I definitely agree. Like, let them each do their own thing. But personally for me, like, I probably won't ever put that in my game. It just aesthetically, like, I don't know. I like my game to look like The Sims, I guess. Yeah. I like how The Sims looks.
Which is a good thing about custom content, because you can get, like, Max's Match custom content for your Sims, like, cool hairstyles, and it's really nice.
Yeah, I mean, I have seen some, like, really good CC. I just don't think I'd ever download it.
Yeah.
Right here, though, in this bathroom, I did player test this a little bit, and I don't know if I changed it before I uploaded it to the gallery, but they can't actually reach the sink in the parents' ensuite because, like, the laundry basket's in the way, but I had moved it, like, into the wall a bit more, and it fixed. There's, like, a couple, like, little quirks like that, I think, but I don't know if I fixed it before I put it on the gallery or afterwards, so that's, I guess, something to look into. But actually, speaking of the gallery, you can download this off my gallery under ofmisfitplays, and then, what's your gallery then, Miss Louise?
Mine's just yourgirllouise.
So I will have all of the, I'll have her links and my links all down below, so make sure you're following us on all the social medias and on the gallery, so that way you can always be up to date with all of our content. And I believe her video is coming up, you said next week?
Yeah, next week. Next Thursday, hopefully.
So stay tuned for that. Yeah,
it's gonna be good, guys.
So that'll be really cool. Yeah, I think that'll be a fun chat too, and get to look at all the CC.
There is so much. You'd like, if you walked in like with your sim, you'd be like, oh my god, is this a real house? Like, you would like see some of this stuff in like an actual house, which is like what I was going for.
Which is really cool.
It took.
I really love how the parents' bedroom turned out here with like the little archway and seating area.
It's really nice.
Personally, my favorite.
I like the bed as well. Bed's really nice.
Yeah. Oh, I was also having issues, which, I mean, we haven't gotten there yet, but I do end up putting in a desk and computer. And for some reason, I don't know if because I was playing with your Sims, I guess. I don't know if they were just being irritating or what, but they would never use the computer. Like, I would tell them to go use it. They would sit at the chair, and then they would walk up and go do something else. And I'm like, what are you doing? I was getting so frustrated.
And I thought it's because I have custom content. And I was like, okay, it's just because I have custom content. Like, I can't help that. But then what I try to do is I sit them on the chair and then I get them to like do what they need to do on the computer and then they'll do it.
Yeah, I was just getting so, because I had seen them, like I knew the computer worked because I'd seen them go up and use the computer by themselves, but like when I told them to, they wouldn't do it. And I was like, okay, to each their own, do your own thing, I guess.
I think I'm coming down with a cold. This really sucks.
No, I just got over one. I know you were saying it's really cold where you were, mucky or whatever.
Yeah, it's like, it's just so grim. If you live in England, you know.
I would love to live there, though. I mean, I always hear that the weather's pretty rough. Like in Europe, in that kind of area, like it's always rainy or gross, but I'd be okay with that. I could live with that.
There's some times where it's like really nice, like in summer, and like the odd day, but, you know, it's mostly rain.
I don't know. I think I'd be okay with that. Do you guys get a lot of snow? Or yeah, you do, don't you?
No. Well, like in my area, where I live in Hull, and we don't really get a lot. Like we had some recently this winter, but it just like lasted a day, and it was like barely thick. Like it wasn't enjoyable snow. It wasn't snow that you could go out and like build a snowman and like be all fun. It was just like snow that you get annoyed at because it goes all mushy and you have to like walk through it. Oh my god, there's so many pencil things on here. What's going on?
It's just a little trick to kind of put the objects wherever you want to put them.
Oh, really?
So if you fill up all the slots, and then you can just use I think it's like Control or Command 9, and you can just move everything up and kind of put it wherever you want to put it.
Oh, nice.
And so I use that. Yeah, I use it a lot because I mean, where the slots are can be kind of awkward or weird. So I use that to make things closer and where I think they look better.
Oh, there was one.
At that point,
You go.
At this point, I realized that, like, I didn't have any kid stuff anywhere, and I was like, wait, they have kids, and they like their family. So they're probably going to have toys in places. So I was like, okay, I gotta throw all these toys everywhere. So I go, like, downstairs and upstairs, and I just put toys everywhere. I was like, okay, there we go. That helps a little.
It was like, when we were talking about toddlers, like, one thing I want, like, so bad is for the babies not just to be, like, these objects. Like, I want to, like, be able to, like, teach them to, like, walk or have, like, little, like, play mats for them or something.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I did notice, because The Sims 4 is the first game I've ever played. I've never played any other Sims. I've never watched videos. Because, again, it's like an aesthetic thing. Like, I like the aesthetic of The Sims 4, and, like, the graphics and the older ones are obviously worse because they're older. And so I couldn't sit down and watch them. But I did see some screenshots from, I believe, The Sims 3, where they're able to, like, take the baby outside and, like, strollers and stuff. And I thought that was really cool. Like, I like the idea of being able to put the baby in, like, a stroller and, like, take it to the park or bring it somewhere. Like, that's pretty cool. I can get behind that instead of just having it be a wasted space.
Because, like...
It's like, you take up 2 tiles. I don't want you in my house.
Yeah, like, as soon as, like, I have a baby, my sim has a baby, I'm just like, okay, let's age that baby up.
Yeah. But I don't know. I don't know if I prefer dealing with a baby or a toddler, though. Because at least the baby doesn't walk around.
These little poofy things are so cute. What pack do they come in?
I believe it's, like, movie hangout. Yeah.
So nice.
I actually think I might delete them. I don't know if I keep them in, in the room or not.
Cute.
Yeah, I do, like, I built this. I think this took me not 3 days, but at least, like, 3 times to make it. So, like, I did the outside design of the house, and then I did the beginning of the interior, and then I come back and I do the exterior, like the backyard and stuff. But I ended up adjusting her room and her brother's room a little bit in there, and I think I moved those around somewhere. I was trying so hard to get these picture lights to work, but my walls were just, like, 1 tile not wide enough, and so I couldn't get 3 to fit right. But, like, the 2, there would be a gap, and I was like, okay, I'm not dealing with these, so I just took them out. I was like, not worth it.
I'm loving, like, these wall
And this
hangings.
is probably the most girly room.
It's so nice. I'm really liking it.
Yeah.
So this is annoying thing.
I knew I had to make it feminine.
Because, like, when I download this off the gallery, there's going to be, like, half of this stuff that I won't have because I'm, like, missing 7 game packs.
Yeah, no, I was thinking that too. Like, after I made it, I was like, oh, wait, you don't have all the game packs. But I was like, wait, you're using CC. It's okay. We won't be able to download each other's houses, so it's fine. But you just gotta get all the packs, you know?
I think that's, like, one thing why I kept, like, stopping and starting when I was creating the house for your family is because, like, because I have, like, so much custom content to choose from, I was just, like, getting, like, really indecisive, and I was like, oh my god, what do I use? Like, so, like, I'd just stop for a bit, and then I'd do something else, and then I'd, like, come back, like, with a new creative mind, and be like, okay, let's get back onto it.
You know, there are some times where, like, I'm making a house, and, like, I'll just go to bed afterwards, and I'm just, like, thinking about it, and I'm like, ooh, I should do it this way, and this and then that's, like, all I think about at night.
Oh, you added, I love that you added, like, the planes and, like, cool toy stuff for what he's into.
Yeah, well, I know, in the little, like, blurb that you sent me about them, you said something about he likes, like, planes and, like, the sky and stuff like that or whatever.
Yeah.
And so I try to make his room more, like, I don't know, outdoorsy, I feel like, and, like, plane related. So
It's a really cute room.
Yeah.
I will have to say, I think my favourite of the 2 is the girl room, just because I would have loved to have a room like that when I was a kid.
It is so, like, girly, and I personally am not that, like, girly of a person. Like, even, I just had a daughter, I guess she's 4 months now, so, like,
sorry.
been around for a little bit.
I have one question. How do you do this thing where you can get the floor to go in, like, a diamond? Because, like, I see, like, videos do it, and I'm just like, how?
Honestly, I have to Google it, like, every time I do it, but I think it's, like, Control F or Command F. It's something like that. I just Google, half tile in The Sims 4, and, like, there's a website that'll tell you.
Oh my God,
someone has a blog
right
somewhere
now.
that says it. Yeah, no, I look it up all the time. So, that's how. But, no, so I have my little daughter, and obviously, when you have a girl, everyone wants to buy you, like, pink frilly things.
Yeah.
And my biggest, like, comment when I had my baby showers or anyone asked us when we wanted, I was like, I want the minimum amount of pink and frilly. I'm like, get gender neutral things, get, like, purple and, like, yellow things, like, minimum.
Yeah.
And at this point, she has a lot of pink stuff still, but as she's getting older, I've gotten more used to it, like, but it was definitely a struggle, like, when I first had her, because I was like, I do not want it to be super girly, and everyone's like, but she's a girl. I'm like, but I don't like it. Like, her room is, fox themed, kind of, like,
Aww.
I guess forest animals more so. So there's a lot of yellows and, like, natural wood tones in her, like, room. And then a bunch of, like, foxes and elephants and, like, different... I guess an elephant's not a forest animal, but, like, I mean, there's elephants in there.
Should, like,
it's just a bunch of, like, animals like that.
In a Sims video.
That would take a lot of CC.
Oh, good point, actually.
I'll send you a picture and you can
I'll
make
do
it in CC.
you.
How about that?
That sounds good.
Yeah, that would be good. But, it, like, even her room is very, like, gender neutral. And that's just what I like. I literally bought her, quote-unquote, male clothes just because they're animal clothes. Like, they make onesies that have animals on it, and if it's pink, the animals are pink and have like bows on them, and that's for a girl. But if it's for a boy, it's blue and the animals look real, or like it's yellow and the animals look like their natural tones would be. And I always buy the ones that the animals look real. And my fiance, just joking around, is always like, why you dress her like a boy? And I'm like, it's literally just an animal print. It's not either boy or girl. Like, oh, I get so frustrated.
I got like a thing yesterday. I posted in my opposite twin's bedroom, and I shared it to Facebook, and this person was just like, oh, I'm going to get it over, and I don't remember what she said now. I was just like, oh my god, it's like my first like opposite room. I wanted to make it obvious as possible. Like, can you like not cause the drama? I'm just here to share my stuff.
Oh yeah, when it's too like this being super pink, and I'm talking about how it's very girly, like, and people are like, oh, just because it's pink doesn't mean it's girly, and I'm like, kind of. I'm sorry, but kind of. Like. So
she was like, I think that gender stereotyping is strong here. And then I thought, right, I'm not going to reply. I don't really, whatever, her opinion. And then I go back on, and next thing, like, people have commented, and I'm just like, whoa, okay. Let's just, like, sort this. And I probably didn't sort it, because I was just like, oh my god, it's my first, like, type of thing doing, like, this kind of room. I can't help it if the girl loves video games as a joke. And then I put, okay, in realness, can we just chill? It's just a video. I thought it'd be easy starter. And then she just, like, carried on. And I'm just like, guys, let's just, like, stop engaging with her. And then someone commented, like, what a dumb comment. I was like, oh my god, we just, like, got this, like, sorted out. Did you not read the comment above? And I was just like, oh my god, I'm gonna get banned off this group or something.
Oh my gosh. The stereotypes are there for a reason, because that's just how it's always been, and it's always gonna be like that. So personally for me, like, when people complain about it, I'm like, that's just how it is, though. I mean, you can go anywhere and everywhere, and that's how it's going to be. Like, there's no need to make a fuss about it. That's just how it is. Like, you can put your male sim in there. Like, I don't care. But generally, when you see pinks, you think of girls. When you see blues, you think of boys. Like, that's just how it is. Like, nature, basically.
Yeah, I just, like, sent, like, loads of other videos that I've done that could be suitable for a boy or a girl. I was like, okay, watch those and then come back to me.
Yeah. And I don't know. I think we were talking about this before we started the recording, but I was saying how I did, like, a solid color challenge. Challenge. And I originally, since it's all black house, I was going to make it, I did 3 bedrooms, parents, and then 2 kids' rooms, and I was going to make them both for boys, because it's black, and, like, I kind of think of, like, a moody teenage boy when I think of black, but, I ended up making I guess we're on the screenshots already.
Wait, I'm just gonna, like, go back and, like, pause it, just so, like, I can, like, get a good, like, look at the end product.
Oh, go for it. I realize here that my videos are like zooming, and I normally fix that, but I think I'm gonna leave it because I don't want to go back and re-edit this. But no, so when I did this black build, I made the girls' room all black, and I honestly really like how it turned out, and I wouldn't have thought to make a female room like black. Yeah. So that was pretty cool. But I guess since we are at the screenshots here, I will head on out. Thank you for joining us, and I will, definitely go make sure you follow A Girl Who Sims over here on YouTube, and then all of our other stuff. Her links will be down below, and then we'll stay tuned for your video on Thursday.
Sounds good. Thanks for, like, doing this house. It's so, like, it's really, really nice. Like, I think I might download it now, actually, and then cry when I don't see half of the items.
That'd be interesting to see, though, like, how the house looks in your games.
I'm gonna, like, send you a message and be like, well, there it is.
There it is. Alright, well, thanks, you guys, and we will see you all next time.
Bye.
Yeah, I'm 23, but I still bring them to you. I flip the sample at the drums, then I give them the truth. The same me, motherfucker, don't you get it confused. The last album raised the bar, but it's gonna tear off the roof. Read all about it, get your fix in. I'm independent, ain't got a deal, but I can tell you what the deal is. These labels try to make us millionaires, but they ain't feel us if the glass is half empty. I'm coming back.